What do y'all think about Sonic and the Smurfs finally crossing over?
I've been saying it for years. I think it's one of those things that we've all kind of been thinking about, and just the stars haven't aligned for it to grace us officially until. And there's been countless Can we just give a shout out to the fans for a second? Because we're without the fan, the fans are so amazing. Without them, we would have never had this incredible collaboration get off the ground. Because the fans have been clamoring for this for you. Ryan, I know you're not the biggest Sonic fan, but you often get stuff on your timeline.
Yeah,
How
of course.
often do you have to scroll past like Tails and Brady Smurf in the lab artwork pieces? Or
You wouldn't imagine. You wouldn't even begin to imagine. It's almost every week. It's like almost, oh my god. The Smurf at Amy art, oh my god, every freaking week. Can I ask something? Can I ask something?
An inescapable phenomenon.
Oh, you cut out for a second. Can I ask something? Can I ask something for real? Do you think it's sadder if Sega went to the Smurfs and asked for them? Or is it sadder if the Smurfs went to Sega and they said yes? Which one, in which order is the sadder, you think?
It doesn't matter. Hold on. Image of Peter Parker saying, doesn't matter, Uncle Ben. They did it anyway. They did it anyway.
That's true.
Okay, Sonic is doing this a lot lately, right? All these big brand crossovers. This happens almost every week with Sonic, I think now. And to some extent, I think a lot of people are getting a bit tired of it, and that includes me to some extent. I kind of roll my eyes at these a little bit. But at the very least, Sonic and SpongeBob, SpongeBob is the biggest cartoon on the planet. That's a big deal to get.
Right.
SpongeBob, TMNT. Sonic and TMNT kind of the same 90s radical
energy. Was he in PUBG? Is that what he was in?
I'll get to that. I'll get to that in just a second. Sonic and TMNT, right? That's they're both radical 90s animals. Who the Smurfs is just who is this for? Who's oh fuck, I gotta play Sonic Rumble because they added Wild Smurf to it. This is a collab we've all been waiting for. The Smurfs are to me, I think, in the realm of classic legacy cartoon characters, they have to be the lamest ones, right? There's not been a single Smurfs thing of worth in the past 30 years. You think of the Flintstones, there's WWE Flintstones, a funny movie, it's kind of funny, they kind of know it's stupid. And there was Flintstones on the Rock, just kind of a cool project they did. Yogi Bear, there's been Jellystone, just something people like. And if you're a spumhead, there's Boo Boo Goes Wild, it's a blood project. Scooby-Doo puts out a banger every 5 years or so. When is the last time fucking Smurfs did anything you thought this is even remotely neat? Who gives a shit about these little fucking bastards?
No, there has to be someone who is a fan of both the first Smurfs movie and the first Sonic the Hedgehog movie. They're playing to similar crowds.
You think so?
So I can't say that this person who is excited for this doesn't exist categorically.
It's just so funny to me. It's just I just want to know how this one came to be specifically. What was the commitment to getting Sonic and Smurfs to finally team up?
It must be that in Belgium or France or whatever, they must matter to someone. I guess probably not really.
Someone likes them. Someone has to statistically like them. They keep doing it.
Sonic is big in Europe, and so are the Smurfs. So I'm actually quite excited for this particular collaboration.
Oh, the French! You didn't think the French Sonic Tuber would show up again. You didn't think the perfect scenario for the French Sonic Tuber to return to Ready to Start the podcast would show itself.
That's been 4 years now or something.
I know.
Oh, but I am back. I am so excited for the announcement of the Smurfs finally joining forces with Sonic the Hedgehog. This is just what the franchise needed. This will totally revitalize the Sonic Rumble Party game. By the way, they retitled the game.
They did.
They
retitled the Sonic Rumble game. Which, how long has this game even been out? World. I know, it was a staggered release across different countries. I think it didn't come to the United States until a month ago or something.
It was a few months ago.
2 months ago.
Yeah,
it was a couple months back. And they're already having to change the name to stay relevant. Maybe this was Sega's idea, where it's like we need to stay relevant, but we can't keep affording these. Like this is like we blew the budget on the last Airbender collab, right? So what else do you have, Paramount?
I tend
what
to
else do you have the
think
rights to
like
right now?
whenever like these kind of games like slightly change their name, it's not a good sign. I feel like something's like not great behind the scenes. Like they kind of need like another marketing push, like redo. I feel like this is not a good sign for Sonic Toys Rumble Party. Sonic.
Remember when it was just called like Sonic Toy Party?
They should have called it Sonic Toys. Who makes it?
Maybe they're kind of like looking back, like that was a good title because now they got rid of the party in the title when it was just called like Sonic Toys Party. Well, now they've come crawling back again. Shoot, party was really working for us. Maybe that's what we were doing wrong. It's like when they keep putting a banana in the title of Monkey Ball games. Like maybe that's like the secret.
Yes. What do you think this could apply about Sonic's power scaling? Because now we kind of know Sonic can't take down Azrael the cat by himself, even a little bit. Because he's a fucking pussy ass bitch.
Excuse me, that is Toy Sonic, who is completely different from Game Sonic.
Yeah, but if like Eggman, if Eggman
cannot be reconciled with 2010's Game Sonic, and especially not Frontier Sonic.
But like, okay, hold on. Let's be real. So Eggman is building these toys based off like the real Sonic the Hedgehog and the real Azrael the cat. Like he gets his data, he types it in his computer. And what does it mean that like Sonic needs like, all his friends' help and all the Smurfs' help to defeat Azrael the cat? Like that little, but he like, what does that mean? I don't know. Like, does it mean?
Are the Smurfs toys or are they the actual Smurfs?
That's a good question.
That is a good question, and it's kind of hard to tell because they're like terrible toyetic like Nickelodeon CGI anyway, right?
Yeah.
So we get the theorists need to get on this, right?
No.
You don't want to talk? You don't have any theories about this, Rosa?
No.
Why not?
Hi, Rosa. Like, speak up. Like, what is your input on it? As a longtime Sonic fan and power scaler,
and a longtime Smurfs fan, of course,
and a longtime Smurf. What do the Smurf fans call themselves? What was it again, Rosa? Smurfers?
How would I know? Blueberry?
Smurfers.
Blueberries? They call themselves blueberries, you think?
Yeah, why not? Why the hell not?
Well, I feel like that's a name for another community. Smurfs might not have rights to that.
Right. You're stepping up. And then like 3 giant bulbous spherical blue bodies come rolling in. Are you trying to step in on our turf?
Oh dear. Oh no, the Smurfs would never. No.
Oh, and then they get flattened by blueberry shaped what is it? Quick, name a Totally Spies character.
Clover? Why are you Totally Spies here?
It's always characters like that. It's always like a Totally Spies cartoon character, or like one of the Loud House sisters. It's always one of them that's getting turned into a damn blueberry.
Okay.
Oh. What were we talking about?
Does this mean Sonic Tower scales like lesser to like blueberry like characters? Since the Smurfs are also struggling with them. No! I can't defeat beautiful blueberry Princess Zelda! I need all the Smurfs' help to do this! Hefty, brainy, clumsy, Smurfette, Papa Smurf, lend me your energy!
Can we have like a viewer's guide to this? I blinked out for like I think half a second and I completely lost the plot of why Sonic is scared of blueberries right now.
Okay, because blueberries are like people who really enjoy big blueberry inflation, like from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. And we're implying that the Smurfs being blueberries, that you can't do that.
But what's Sonic's problem?
Well, he's also blue and round and rolls around.
Oh my god,
that's true. But maybe he feels threatened by that. Like he's like a small blue ball, and like they're a big blue ball.
There is a line of dialogue in Sonic Lost World where Zama starts imagining Sonic as a big blueberry and wants to eat him. That is real. That's a true.
Can we get a Venn diagram? Can someone make a Venn diagram real quick?
Sonic, the blueberry chart real quick.
Sonic, it would be so horrible if you turned to a big, bulbous, juicy blueberry and rolled around helplessly.
God. Imagine if he inflated to the size of a giant ball.
Then
And it was filled with blue juice.
and then Razamel, Gargamel's brother, comes like, "Hey, stop that!" And he uses magic conch because he's controlling this. He controls the Deadly Six in this crossover. He found the conch.
Oh my god. That would be is there like a plot? There should be like a story. Does Sonic Rumble do those? I know when like live service games, sometimes when they have crossovers, they have like a little story thing attached to it with way too much dialogue that nobody cares about. They need to do that for this. Like, I need to know what like Gargamel, Razamel, and Eggman's Dashly. Oh, maybe we should get Eggman's like brother from Sonic Boom into this too.
Yeah,
to like team up with Razamel.
His Drew brother.
His Drew brother with blonde hair. One of the like probably I think there's like 4 different characters in Sonic Boom that are just like different colored Eggmen.
But yeah, he's got like a little baby Eggman and a little like Zoomer Eggman.
No, that's Sonic Prime. You're thinking of Sonic Prime, Stella. You're thinking of the other CGI Sonic show with 12 characters in 4 locations.
But okay, you have to imagine though, Gargamel is teaming with Eggman to steal Smurfs the powers of mech. So it has to be happening, right?
Eggman would probably say something snarky like, I don't always like to mess with magical forces, but if I can combine that with my science, we'll be unstoppable.
Sage, my darling dollar, take this picnic basket and pick Smurfs.
Wait.
I'm imagining Sage now, like, with a picnic basket, just picking the Smurfs up and putting them in a picnic basket, and Gargamel's like, why did I never think of that? Oh, he's a genius.
Oh, that'd be awesome fan art of, like, Sage with, like, Azrael in her lap or something.
Wait, true.
Oh.
I'm imagining like a way too skilled to be drawing this, like Japanese, like Pixiv user drawing like really soulful Smurfs Sonic crossover art based on this now.
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
I got an idea for a future crossover for Sonic Rumble. For Sonic Rumble, this will save the game.
Rosa, I'm looking at what you just said. I think this might kill the game instantly, actually, based on prior history. This might activate the best group of Rumblers tweet they had to post the very following week.
Hold on, I just had like a Smurf-tastic like image pop in my head.
Okay.
Give like Gargamel a mech of like a giant Gargamel, robot Gargamel, and then Eggman's flying around on a dragon. That's the play. That's how that's truly like worlds will have collided.
Oh, Razamel in the Egg Dragoon.
Wait, true. Yes! Oh, that would go crazy. And they can see chaos and they go like, "Hey, they're blue light." Wait, Smurfs with the chows? That's perfect. They're both blue.
Oh my god! Hold on. A Smurf garden? What if in the next
Smurf garden?
What if?
Wait, we figured it out. We figured out where the crossover happens. We found it.
Sonic Rumble's gonna be the
Smurfs are like chow.
They're gonna reintroduce like the Pet Simulator chow garden thing, but it's gonna be Smurfs, and like Sonic fans are gonna have to enjoy it. They're gonna have to like swallow their vegetables and play the Smurf garden.
Can you imagine the Smurfs hatching out of little eggs? That'd be awesome.
Yes, I can imagine like the YouTube thumbnails, like why this is actually a really good sign of like the Smurf garden.
It's like hatch a bro, hatch a little PewDiePie before you crash it in your hand.
Hatch a PewDiePie? Was that a real game? I'm remembering that now.
Is that real?
I remember something about like a PewDiePie and an egg. Eggs and PewDiePie Tuber Simulator. That's a great sign.
Yeah.
Is that true? All I can think of is when like Logan Paul had like his NFT egg hatching game that he almost got in legal trouble for, but he was like bailed out or something.
It's a type. It's a guy who would never get in trouble ever. He'll gonna like kill someone on TV and he's gonna get out of it somehow.
He should run for president, honestly.
Oh wait, yeah. I had like okay, so imagine this, like for the dialogue in the Smurf Sonic Rumble cutscene where like they have the stock PNGs on screen next to text, fully not voice acted at all. The 7 main Smurfs. What would you think that would be like? It's like Hefty Smurf, Brainy Smurf, Clumsy Smurf,
well, actually,
Grumpy
they're
Smurf.
Kind of like. Sorry to interrupt, but they do have like a primary selection of like main Smurf that they're promoting with this crossover, and it's okay. What is it again? It's so Papa Smurf.
Yes, Papa Smurf and Smurfette. That makes sense. They're like the two I think most notable ones. And then after that, it is, and I quote, Wild Smurf. And you all know Wild Smurf, obviously. You're all big Wild Smurf fans. He's a classic character.
Half naked. I guess they're all half naked. He's got like a loincloth made of leaves on. I guess it's a loin leaf. I guess you'd say.
Yeah, and then there's like another girl Smurf. I don't know which one this is though.
Oh, right. It's one of them. They've loved adding more like new girl Smurfs. Like they had one in the Rihanna movie. Like a group of like spy Paris Smurfs or so. That movie had such strange ideas.
I feel like when they do this stuff, they usually like Brainy Smurf or something because he has glasses on. You can like distinguish it. It's funny. There's like no like really standard looking Smurf to play as. Like there's not like a default looking Smurf. They're all like weird ones. Like not like the default Smurf they give you for free for logging in.
I can get you want to have more than one female character. Like it's representation. Like little girls love to pick the girl Smurf with blue hair. This is an awful image. This is like completely deranged. I don't like how this looks at all.
Sorry, I need to put this on screen right now. This is an all-timer image on screen and start the podcast.
My God.
Credit goes to Marcy for making this. My buddy Marcy.
Thank you, Marcy, for enriching our audio broadcast with this. I assume they've added Wild Smurf. I assume this was a character that they introduced in the recent Nickelodeon show that they made. But I want to ask, I feel like if you're going to do representation from the TV show, why not Diaper Daddy? I feel like Diaper Daddy is kind of like the big standout star.
Is he just the one you know the name of?
I watched his episode. Where like baby Smurf gets a really big stinky diaper and none of the Smurfs want to take care of him, so they like have to invent like a robotic babysitter.
Do you think they did Wild Smurf because he's the most like Sonic? Is that maybe their logic in their brain?
Are these like does each Smurf correlate to a Sonic character?
Not really. I just see like Wild Smurf's like the one they're like, oh, let's compare this one with Sonic because he's like an adventurer character.
Right, he's like an adventurer. He's a nomad. He's free like the wind. Honestly,
although I'm like thinking about it now, you probably could have just shown like Hefty Smurf because he's kind of the same thing and that's like a more popular one. Who the fuck is Wild Smurf? Where did he come from?
Okay, this is actually I'm looking it up. He's actually like a long time like from the comics legacy Smurf character. This is not just like something that they just made up for the Nickelodeon. One of the main characters of the 1981 Smurfs cartoon show. I'm gonna be honest, I watched that show. I've never seen this naked, like barefoot Smurf character with a loincloth on.
Thank you to Retro Star Ultra for joining the channel as a member during this conversation with that picture on screen.
We need all the help we can get, honestly.
I don't know. This whole thing is so funny to me. Just how did this come to be? Are the Smurfs desperate or is Sonic desperate? That's just the real question to ask.
The Smurfs are desperate. It's 100%.
I think that yeah.
Okay.
The Smurfs
are desperate, and Sonic has very little self-respect.
Sonic has no self-respect, but the Smurfs need to continue to exist. They need to propagate somehow. And this is just one of the ecological niches they have found that they can fulfill, I guess.
Yeah, I'll be honest. We were saying like Smurfs hasn't done anything good ever, but I will like those live action movies. I think they did a lot for Smurf culture. Like I think that was a genuine revitalization of Smurfs. I think it was. I think nobody was really like they weren't a big deal. It was something like you maybe recognized if you grew up in the 80s before then. But I think it low key kind of brought Smurfs back into being a household name for a little while in the early 2010s. Like I don't even know if we'd be talking about the Smurfs today hadn't they gone through the big blue portal and ended up in New York and met Neil Patrick Harris.
That might be true. That was kind of
I think it is.
that was kind of their Guardian of the Galaxy James Gunn moment, where like that kind of brought them to the forefront of like pop culture.
Right? Yeah. Sad I think they're still waiting on their James Gunn Superman moment. I think they've kind of floundered in terms of recapturing that magic a little bit, but they're definitely still around.
We brought up the Sonic PUBG commercial where he's fighting Skibbity Toilet. Do you think like whoever's in charge of that Sega like kind of needs to learn to say no a little bit, like just a little bit, like at some point, like
we've talked about it was definitely, yeah. This is like it's surpassed being a problem. I think at this point,
I kind of see stuff like this sometimes, and my mind goes like, you know what? Maybe I get why Nintendo is like so like close to the lid with Mario on this stuff sometimes. Like sometimes maybe you do need to say no to stuff. Like you could say yes to the SpongeBob and the Turtles maybe, but like sometimes you gotta like get like the video back from PUBG, but Sonic like fighting like Skibbity Toilet. You gotta be like, this is bad for our brand image. Don't release this.
Yeah, sometimes you can deal with a little bit of integrity in terms of like your character's legacy, just a little bit. Oh.
Somebody's got to tell someone at Sega who keeps approving these. You gotta say no, man.
There's supposed to be a no on the button, but the guy who keeps pressing it just press.
They only built one button.
Yeah.
In the meeting.
Yuji Naka made one button years ago.
I'm trying to say no, but some idiot who designed this only put one button.
How we keep saying yes to all of this stuff. How do we say no?
Maybe we push it twice to say no. Nobody understands it. They just think we were like extra enthusiastic.
Actually, no.
And they doubled their offer.
The email back to the Smurfs that just says yes, yes, yes.